Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to continue from the last video that I stopped at, and we're able to write a code that could perform basic arithmetic operation. But today we are going to be expanding it into like a scientific calculator. So we want it to include, apart from the add, subtract, multiply and divide we did in the last video, we want this to include exponential, square root, factorial, sine, cosine, tangent, natural logarithm with the customized base, absolute value, percentage. So we're going to be including it. So we're expanding it beyond the scope of basic arithmetic operation into what we call something like a scientific calculator. So first, we're going to modify our code in various ways, and I want us to pay attention. So if you follow my previous video, you're able to get the same results as I did. You're able to follow my code step by step, and you're able to understand the code. Then we can now proceed with this. So there's some little modification that we're going to make. So now, firstly, we have defined add, subtract, multiply, divide. Then we're going to do something for us to be able to carry out all those. To expand our calculator, we're going to do something. We're going to import math. So you click on import math. So that's the first thing you're going to do, import math. So once you have written that, you can now go to let's now define what we want again now. So we're going to define exponential. We want to add exponential first, followed by square root. So let's define exponential. So we're going to do it the same way. That's bracket that's bracket x comma y, bracket x comma y, then that I'm going to now put return, since exponential means raised to power something. So to do that, we are going to put return x star y. So we're going to define others. We're going to say define again square root, square root. Then we are going to write x comma y as we did, x comma y. Then we're going to return that's math dot square x. So math dot square x. So what else again? Which other one can we add again? Let's define which one can we add? Let's add factorial. Define factorial x. Then we are going to say return math dot factorial factorial, then we're going to put int x, close the bracket. So what else again? What can we add to make our calculator more scientific? Okay, let's add sine, cosine. So let's say define sine x, and then we are going to say return math dot sine into math dot radians into x, close bracket. So that's for sine. Cos is also similar, so you can say define cosine x we're going to say define cosine x, and then we're going to now say return return math dot cosine dot cos into math dot radian into x. So I've included sine and cos, so let's include tangents as well. Similar to what we are doing, we're going to say define tangents of x I skipped something here. Let's put it before we start getting error. So we can now say return math dot log, sorry, that's a mistake. I thought I'm including this thing. So this tangent is a spelling wrong. Let's see if it's wrong. Our spelling is wrong. I think there should be n here, kind of. Yeah, let's see if it's wrong. Yeah, tangent. Okay, so you can say return math.tan into math.radians of x math.radian.x. Okay, so bracket x. What else again can we include in our scientific calculator? Let's define log as I wanted to do. Let's say natural log natural logarithm logarithm so define natural logarithm of x yes. So natural logarithm of x. So return math is to be return math.log of x math.log of x. Okay, what else again? Okay, let's do that for that of logarithm. This natural logarithm, that of logarithm of x. So we can say return I'm not making a mistake. So for tan x, return math does this. Yes, correct. Define natural logarithm of x. Yes. Okay. Am I correct on this? We'll find out. For define logarithm of x, okay, let's include the base as well. Base. Okay, I think this should work. So we say return, that's math.log of x base. Okay, what else again? Can we add to make our calculator that we are trying to create more scientific? Okay, let's add absolute value. So let's say define absolute value of x and then let's say return oh, am I correct? No, this, what am I doing? Return should be absolute of x yes, I think. Okay, let's see. What else can we add? Percentage here. Okay, percentage x comma y and then we will now say return x y oh y is it? No, this is not for percentage. You can't do percentage like this. That's about 100. Yes, I think something like this. Then multiply by y. Yeah. Okay, what else can we add again? I think this should be enough. Or do we add more? Now, before we just add, subtract, multiply, divide. Then we now further expand our calculator by saying import maths. Then we define exponential, square roots, factorial, sine, cosine, tangent, natural logarithm, absolute value, and percentage. So now what's next? So we are going to also expand our select operation. So we have up to 1 to 4, for 1 for add, 2 for subtract, 3 for multiply, 4 for divide. So we are going to add others. So we're going to be looking at what we have before previously. So we can say print sorry, is this okay? Print 5. Let's say 5 now. What should be our 5? The next one should be exponential. Okay. Exponential. I think that's all for this. The close bracket. Then we have print again. Print 6. What followed exponential? We have square roots. We'll say square root. And then we'll say print again. Then we'll put this 7, make this 7. What else do we have? I think after square root we have factorial. So yes, so the next one, print that's 8. What else do we have there after factorial? So after factorial we have sine, cos, tan. Memorize that. So we have sine, the next one we have cos, print print 9, make this one cosine. Then we'll say print again. Print, we're going to put 10. Print 10, that's tangent. So I think yes, that's good. So what else again are we having after sine, cos, and tan? We have logarithm, natural logarithm, then we have logarithm and absolute value. Okay, so now print 11. Print 11, natural logarithm. natural logarithm yeah. So the second one said that the 12th one will be logarithm, I think. Print that's 12. Sorry, I'm having a little issue with my mic. Let me try to make it stable. Oh. Sorry about that. My mic is having issue. Okay, so where do we stop? Natural logarithm. So this will be logarithm. Logarithm, yeah. So we now say print 13. What should be our 13? I think it ends at 13. I'm not sure. We'll check. 13 is what? We have absolute value and percentage. Yeah, so we still up to 14. So we have something like absolute value for this. If you close the bracket and then we say print, as 14 is what? We'll check again now shortly. What is 14 percentage? Yes, that's cool so far. I think we're on the right track so far. Let's now come to our while true statement. So we have our choice is equals to input enter choice 1 2 3 4. So we're going to correct this now. It's not going to be 1 2 3 4 1 to 14, because 14 you can list them out 1 2 3 4 5 7 up to 14, but just say 1 to 14. So you're going to expand this one. If choice in 1 2 3 4, then we'll continue the same way. 5, and then we'll say 6, oh, let me see, am I doing things correctly? And then give some space here. Let me give some space here. I think yes. So space. The next one, 7. The next one, 8. The next one, 9. The next one, 10. The next one, 11. The next one, 12. The next one, 13, and the next one 14. I think that's it. Yeah, we're on the right track, hopefully, until we run the code before we know maybe we did the right thing or we're doing the wrong thing. So let's review the next code. Number 1, float input, enter first number as usual. Yes, we are okay with this. Yes, but we're not really okay because there are some special cases that we need to be very careful, like the square root. Now, for example, the square root, the factorial, the factorial, and then the absolute value, square root, the c, the square root, this factorial, the k, square root. Okay. 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 We're going to put string here. We're going to say if choice so if choice equals 6, and choice equals 7, and choice equals 13, and choice equals 13. So we're going to put for number 2, we say float input enter second number. That's fine. Then this, now we're going to correct this. If choice is equals to 1, print result, add number, elif. So the remaining will be elif. So we're going to be having a lot of elif. What I'm going to just do to make this thing easy, I'm just going to copy this 2 and be reposting, and then be correcting it. Copy. Don't let me confuse people. Let me just continue. So elif choice is equals to 5, print into bracket results, print results yes, comma, print results exponential. I think, am I correct? After divides exponential, so this exponential into num1 num2. The next one is elif. Elif means else if. Choice equals to 6. Choice equals to 6. Then print results. Print results exponential. Oh no, not exponential. What is the sixth one? The sixth one is square root. So that's square. Sorry, that's a grammatical error there. Square root into bracket number 1. Yes, we're done with that. Close the bracket again. Use another elif statement. Elif choice equals to 7. Print results what is number 7? Factorial. We're going to say number 1. Another elif choice eight. Yes, then print result what's that of 8? 8 is sine then number 1, then we'll close the bracket. Yes, I think so. We're going to use another elif statement again. Elif choice So elif, this is 9. We're going to print results. This should be cosine, I think. Let's follow sine. Cosine into brackets num1, close the bracket. Another elif statement, elif choice, then we say we have 10, yes, we'll do choice 10. Let's print print results, print results, yes. I think that should be tangent. I think we'll go through it again later. Number 1, yes. So let's say elif choice is 11, it's 11, oh sorry, I think it's 11, then it should print results, print result, yes. Which after tangent, I think natural logarithm, natural logarithm. Logarithm. Natural logarithm. Then we say number 1. No, close brackets. 1. Yes. Now, which one is next again? Logarithm now. So we're going to use an elif statement. If choice is yes. Now this we need to be very careful. We'll consider the base because it's logarithm that must be in base. So we are going to consider the base. In this case, we're going to create kind of float input as we did at the beginning. So we can say base base is equals to float input enter the base. Enter the base. Okay. Then we'll now say print. Now print. Sorry. This should now be print results. Print our result. Results colon. So we'll print result logarithm that's number one base, so that's print results logarithm number one and base, comma base. So we're going to use another elif statement. Elif, that's 13. What is 13? Number 13 is what? Absolute value. So we can just print straight away. You don't need any print results. Print results comma absolute value. Absolute value. Print results absolute value. There should be an underscore here. Yes. So print results absolute value. And then we should also include the number one. Or close the brackets. Yes, I think that's done. That's taking care of that. We have another elif statement again for the 14th one. Elif choice equals to 14 there was a percentage underscore number is equals to, we have to create a float yet as well. Float input enter the percentage. Enter the percent. Enter the percentage. Enter the percentage. Now close the bracket. Then after I've created our float, we're now going to say print results print result percentage you can say number 1 percentage number. Yes, I think let's go through the code again. So firstly, we define our operations. We added exponential, square root, factorial, sine, cosine, tangent, natural logarithm, absolute value, and percentages. Then we put them in numbers, like 7 is for factorial, 8 is for sine, 9 is for cosine, 10 is for tangent. Just similar to the previous video. Then we say if our choice is 1, 2, 3 to 14, we say then so if our choice is between 1 to 14, they can select which kind of operation they want to perform. Then we use an if statement for the first operation, then a elif for the remaining operation. There are some special cases that we had to redefine some parameters there, like the base here. We had to say we need an input to enter to what base is required, and also here percentage number as well. So let's try to run this code. Let's see if it's going to work and what let's see the results. Okay, wow, we got an error, and the arrow is saying our choice, our if choice input float. Let me see, that's number 68, line 68. Line 68. Okay, let me do it this way. Maybe it's going to solve this problem. So the syntax error. Okay, let's try to rerun. Maybe it's going to work. Still the same error again. Didn't solve the problem. Let's try to look for, where should I delete this? We wrote if in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 14. Yes, we see number 1 is equal to float input. We say enter first number, so we'll close the brackets. Then the next one, yes, there's an error. This is supposed to put semicolon there. Hopefully it should run now. Let's try to run it. Okay, wow. Let me disconnect the result bar from this. Maybe let this show on a separate window. So this is our result bar now. So our code has run. So these are the options. These are our code. I minimize this. So this is the code, and now we're trying to run it now. Let's view our terminal. So this is our calculator now. So let me select sign. Let's select number 8. Say enter the first number. Let's say 10. Sign of 10. Oh, should it be this way? I think there might be a mistake. Let me put 6. I think you make mistake in that of sign. Let me see. Let me see. Sign is number 1. Okay, result as 1, and then print sign. A sign. Okay, there's no mistake. Okay, so now what this is trying to do here, for example, we pick sign. I want to say let's say sign. Your 0 should be, if you have something like, if you are given 10 cos 68 now, you input 10, then you input 68. So this is our value. Let me try to check if it's correct. 10 cos 68. Oh, I think it's kind of wrong. Oh, let me see. What's this thing? Okay, I think there's a mistake with the sign, cos, and tan. Let me try to see if I can correct that sign. See. Oh, we didn't exempt course here. Let me see. And choice course is number 6. It's course 6 no. Okay, so I think we need to exempt sign too as well. Sign is number 8. So let's say sign and sign and choice of 8. Correct. And choice equals to 8. Equals to 8. Let me try to rerun it again. Let's do the correct that. Okay, let's go to our results terminal. Okay, let me enter sign. Enter first number 60. Yes, this height should be. So sine 60, we are correct. So this height should be, this is the mistake we made. For now we're going to do this for cos as well and for tan as well. So here you correct the ones that has just one number one, just one number for as input. You put it in this this section. You identify that if choice is 6 or choice is 7 or choice is 13 or choice is 8, it should ignore this second number 2. It will not ask for number 2. So if you put it here, it will not ask for number 2. So all that, the ones that are as only one number, you have to exempt them using this in this line. So now if I want to have exempted sine, I exempted sine, that's number 8. Yes, I exempted sine. That's why we were able to run 8, and we found the sine of 60, which is 0.8660. So we should be very careful about that. That was a mistake for my part. So all the ones that has number 1 and number 2, number 1 that requires 2 inputs, 2 numbers, you leave them the way they are. But the ones that doesn't require 2 inputs, that requires only 1 input, all these one input, this one input, make sure you exempt them here using the if choice with exclamation mark 6 and choice this and choice this and choice this. List all those choice. Like for cosine now, you are going to put and choice and choice and choice, sorry, and choice equals to 9 as well. So choice equals to 9. So it will be able to exempt. It's going to make sure that it doesn't ask another second number, which we do perform a wrong calculation, because it will require the user to input number 1 and number 2. But stating it here is going to exempt it and use the choice that's available, which is only number 1 that is required for cosine. So let's rerun it again and try that of cosine on our result terminal. So that of cosine, let's say 9. We can say cosine of 60, 0.55. So let me check on my calculator if cosine of 60 is 0.5. Yeah, it's 0.5. So that's how to create calculator. This is scientific calculator that we have designed, and the concept is still basically the same thing. We just expanded our code. We defined our operations, as you can see here, with factorial, cosine, tangent, percentage. Let's try some other things more, so that we can be sure of what we did, that our calculator is working properly. Let's go to percentage. Let's choose percentage. Let's enter 60. 60 out of 100. Let me see. Wait, the percentage now. Seeing this, there is a little bit of error there. Enter your percentage value. There's a little bit of error in the percentage. That's why we need to be very careful. Let's go to our code. So we say leave 14 percentage is this enter percentage value. No, I think this is now wrong. Let me go to my code. We say percentage is x multiplied by y. Is it possible? I think this is wrong. This is the way we define percentage. Let's use only x here, and let's delete this. Let's use this, and then let's correct. Let's try as much as possible to correct some little make some little correction. Where do we want to correct the percentage? Let's remove this float. So input, let's just put print results. Okay, print results, and let it be one number. Let's close the brackets as usual. Yes, so let's exempt it as well from here. Let's say choice. Let me change the choice to 2014. Was it exempted before? So let's change the choice to 14 and rerun again. Let's see. Okay, now we choose 14. Enter your first number. Let's say 60. Oh, it gives us an error. Name percentage is not defined. Did you mean percentage? Did you mean percentage? Okay, I think there is an error. Let's go back to the code. Let's change this. Percentage, small letter. Percentage. Let's run it again. Let's say 14, 60. This is 0.6 we divided. So let's say how to get percent. Okay, let's first let's redefine this. So I think there's an error with our code. I will need to sort that out. 60, the percentage of 60s, yeah, we are correct, I think. Yeah, so if we put 60% is 0.6. I think it's correct. The calculator is working fine. Let's rerun it again. Let's do another rerun. Let's rerun again. Let's go to our terminals. Let's say 14. Let's try percentage again, and let's put, for example, 100% is supposed to be 1. So 100 over 100, that's 1. So if you are saying 100% is 1. So the calculator is working fine. So these are just the basics for us to understand. So these are simple mathematics. You just need to correct your the way you define your input. Define your input, then make sure that it aligns. Now there was a mistake with the percentage initially. I corrected it now and it was able to give me the right result. The absolute value of any number should be the number, if I'm not mistaken. So if we say the absolute value of 2, let's see if we can do that. Let's rerun the code. Let's say let's choose 13. 45 is 45. Yes. So let's say let's run the code again. Let's choose minus 45, for example. 13 minus 45 should give us 45. It's 45. Yes. So all our scientific calculator is working perfectly now. The code is fine, and I hope this was very helpful. Although it took a lot of debugging, a lot of, there are several mistakes in my calculation and the way I defined the parameters, but we're able to correct them, and our calculator is working fine. So this is the basic version of a scientific calculator. So now we have a scientific calculator. We designed the scientific calculator using Python. Thank you very much for watching my channel, for watching this video on my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe if you find the video helpful. Subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to see I'm bringing more and more and more. We're going to develop several projects, as I've said earlier, and I want you to be part of the project. How do you get to learn all these things? You need to keep practicing, and then you get better, and get better. So we're going to be doing varieties of projects. This for today, and other times we're going to design more. Thank you very much for tuning in, for watching this video. Have a great day.